Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, good morning everyone. How's your day? Kita ketemu lagi di dalam pembelajaran meeting ke-10. Semuanya semangat kan? Okay, before our start lesson today, let's pray together. Pray begin. Finish? Do you know what about the material shall we discuss today? Ada yang tahu nggak kita akan bahas apa di meeting ke-10 ini? Yaps. In this meeting, now we are going to learn about procedure text. Nah, dalam kehidupan sehari-hari, apakah kalian pernah membuat sebuah masakan dan melihat pada resep? Jika kalian pernah melakukan hal tersebut, maka teks yang kalian baca atau arahan yang kalian dengar itu yang dinamakan dengan text procedure. Where we can find procedure text? For the first one is manual. For example, how to operate computer or how to use using machine. For the second one is recipe. For example, how to make an omelette or how to make oranges. For the last one is tutorial. For example, makeup tutorials or hijab tutorials. Ini buat yang cewek-cewek suka makeup, pasti kalian ngikutin kan langkah-langkah dari awal sampai akhir. Itu yang dinamakan dengan text procedure. What do we need to know? First, what is procedure text? Second, what are the purpose of procedure text? Third, what are the structure of procedure text? And last, what are the language feature of procedure text? Ciri kebahasaan apa yang ada dalam text procedure? Kita akan bahas ini secara satu-satu ya. Now, for the first one, what is procedure text? Procedure text is a kind of text that shows how to make something or how to do something. Teks prosedur adalah sebuah teks yang menampilkan bagaimana cara membuat sesuatu atau cara melakukan sesuatu. Next, what are the purpose of procedure text? The purpose of procedure text to instruct people how to make or how to do something through a sequence of action or steps. Next, structure of procedure text. There are three structure of procedure text. First, title. It contains about purpose of making something. Bagian ini berisi tujuan dari teks yang akan diinformasikan. Second, ingredients atau bahan-bahan. This part that shows ingredients that are used in making something. Bahan-bahan apa saja yang kalian butuhin dalam membuat sesuatu. The last one is steps atau langkah-langkah. It contains the steps or sequence that must be done from the first to the last. Pada bagian ini menceritakan cara atau langkah-langkah untuk melakukan sesuatu dari awal sampai akhir. Okay. For example, how to make an omelette is a title. Ingredients, bahan-bahannya 2 eggs, onions, garlic, chili, salt, vegetable oil. Okay, next, steps. Firstly, cut into pieces the garlic, onions, and chili. Second, break the egg into a bowl. Third, put the garlic, onions, chili into the bowl. Then mix them gradually. The next step, heat a frying pan. After that, pour the dough into the frying pan. Wait until it looks yellowish. Next, lift using spatula and put it on a plate. And finally, omelette is ready to serve. 4. Language features of procedure text. There are 4 language features of procedure text. Using action verb, using adverbial of sequence, using command or imperative sentence, and using simple present tense. Teks ini berisi tentang fakta atau informasi sehingga tense yang dipakai adalah simple present tense. Di slide selanjutnya kita akan menjelaskan menampilkan apa aja yang termasuk dengan using action verb, using adverbial of sequence, and then using command or imperative sentence. Kita menggunakan contoh dari how to make an omelette. Okay. First, action verb. Example, break. pecahkan, heat, panaskan, pour, tuangkan, lift, aduk, mix, campur. Action verb ini termasuk ke dalam kata yang menunjukkan arahan atau instruksi. Dan yang kedua, adverbial of sequence. Adverbial of sequence, for example, merupakan kata firstly, second, third, then, next, after that, and finally. For the last, command or imperative sentence atau arahan. For example, boil the water in 3 minutes. Pour the water into the pan. Okay. For the assignment, open your book, page 45. There are some examples of procedure text. Then, place the answer, the question number 1 until 7 on the page. And then, submit it in the Google Classroom. I think that's all enough. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you.